I sit down at the bar, and then suddenly 3 police officers walk out of the back. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And the bartender's like nonchalant. Oh yeah, there's a dead body in the dumpster out back.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Na 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 na. Oh.
Hi everyone. Today we are joined by the local band NepCali with frontman Arpan Karki, the guitarist Sunny, Buwan in on the bass, and all the way over there.
Hello, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Doing good.
So let's just jump right in. The first question I have for you guys is, how did NepCali start? You know, what's the story?
I started band first with Sushant. He's not here right now. I'm like, shout out to Sushant Mate. He's in Nepal. He just got married. And later on, Sunny came into the picture through another common friend. So there was a situation where we needed a drummer and bassist because we have to let them go on the same night, which was unfortunate. And Scott came to the rescue. Through Aladdin right there. That's his wearing a t-shirt. Oh my God.
Full circle.
Oh my God. Yeah. It was meant to happen. So that's a t-shirt right there. That's his band Aladdin. And like
I wasn't in the band. We met a guy named Emo who helped us meet because he had a recording station called Granted Radio.
Granted Radio.
And I had a band before NepCali that played on the radio station. And then I got kicked out of that band, so I was looking for a new group. And I was like, you know who would have bands that need drummers? That radio station. So I called him up and he was like, hey, do you know any bands that need drummers? And he was like, do I have a band for you?
Then it happened.
I met these losers.
It's been like almost 4 years now, running into 5 since Scott's been with us together. And Bhuvan just came to our rescue tonight. He's always been helpful, like last episode 1 with Ashish, if you remember.
I'm the proxy musician. If anybody gives up on anybody, I'm there for the rescue.
That's a true musician right there. Yeah, that's pretty much how we started, man.
Nice. Okay. The next question I have for you is, there's a few other bands who kind of blend their culture with metal, like System of a Down and Sepultura, and you guys are from Nepal, like straight from the motherland. So how have you guys blended your culture into your music, and like what are you most proud of?
The whole band started as an experimental rock, but fans have been really generous, so they pretty much named us heavy rock metal band. So we will go with that. We are a huge fan of Sepultura and System of a Down. We grew up listening to them, and when we started making music, me and Sunny, our main focus was how to bring our culture and blend it in with the music. So we have a couple of Nepali songs in the first album, Kanchi and Khate, like with a single solo song. And even in some of our songs, like Take Me Away, we bring our Nepali lyrics on it, like, you know.
Nice.
And we always start our show with Om Namah Shivaya, enchanting mantra. So that's how we try to bring and mix it with the thing. So it's still on the experimental process. But in the future, we have some projects we're thinking of using like completely classical Nepali instruments, like, you know, and like blend it in with the music here and see what we can bring in.
So you mentioned that you're working on future projects, and you kind of talked with me a little bit about you working with Dennis Moody on your new tracks. He's a Grammy-nominated producer, and what's it been like working with him? How's it been like kind of going through this new journey for your next project?
Great experience. Just want to tell a little bit story, and like Scott knows this story. How we met Dennis Moody. First of all, Dennis, thank you, man. I love you, brother. We were on a tour, and summer tour. Like Dennis happened to be in one of the venue called Pappy and Harriet's. And he was an old dude with the white hair, like just sitting on the corner talking to Scott. And Scott comes in all excited. Hey man, do you know who Dennis Moody is? And I'm like, he's all excited, and I'm like feeling his excitement, and I'm like, do you know who's Dave Wickle? I'm like, no. Come on, bro, like, no. I'm like, Steve Smith? I'm like, no. I'm like, he's like, man, I'm like, come on, let me introduce to him. He came in, he said he loved our music. He said he wanted to record like Scott drums, at least because he loved his drumming. Working with Dennis is, it's amazing. He's like always cracking jokes and sharing his experiences with all the celebrities like he worked with.
He's worked with so many guys and he has stories of everything.
Yeah, we have learned so many things from him. And we don't know, let's see how it goes. Like, you know, we want to do like few projects with him. We just released No Regrets today, which was remixed and mastered by Dennis Moody. We got future projects, which is like Distraction. It's coming next, and Hope. There are a couple of next projects, so we're working on the video too.
Nice. You guys just released No Regrets. The music video is out now, and the video, as we saw, it has you guys going on tour, and it has a lot of footage that was taken behind the scenes. Like, what's the story of the tour for the video?
So we booked a tour. It was going to be 30 days. We just said we're hitting the road for 30 days, and we only had 3 shows booked. So we said, all right, we're just going to drive into venues and ask to play open mic nights. Before we even left, the van that we tried to rent bailed on us, and so we had to go on tour. Our deposit's gone, so we didn't have money there. And so my dad helped us out. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Dad.
He lent us his Pathfinder. And then we went to try to get a U-Haul, and AP was going to rent the U-Haul.
And I was black. My nigga was on blacklist.
His name was blacklisted because AP had his ID stolen, his identity stolen.
Yeah.
And they tried to rent a U-Haul under his identity.
Yeah.
And that was way in the past, but they never cleared up his name on the records.
No.
I wasn't able to rent the U-Haul because I didn't have a credit card on. Luckily, I had a credit card under my dad's name, so I asked my dad, hey Dad, can I use your credit card to rent the U-Haul?
Again, the dad!
I just don't have a credit,
Dad came to
so
rescue
my dad
again.
came to rescue again. And then immediately, like, we were tired, angry, having to deal with all this.
Already.
And then we just started driving up north towards Roadhouse, Canyon Roadhouse?
Yes, Palm Canyon Roadhouse.
Palm Canyon.
And we got the first
Palm
show.
Canyon, we stopped at Roadhouse, we played an open mic night there, and they absolutely loved us. But what's crazy is before we went on stage there, they were doing 3-song sets, and then there's these kids that went on right before us. And they got kicked off after one song. And we were following that, and we were like, oh shit, is this going to go bad for us?
Yeah.
And we played our first song, and it was dead quiet.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay. And we started to get off stage, and the sound guy goes, oh, we're not letting you go that easy.
Yeah.
And they made us play 4 songs instead of 3.
Yeah.
We sold a whole bunch of merch. Like, we weren't expecting anything. And we ended up playing 10 shows over the 30 days, and we started at 3.
It was a huge struggle, but it was a beautiful thing, like, you know. Living in camping sites, like dispersed camping site where there's no restrooms, nothing, 117 degree of temperature,
Camping in the desert.
no shades. This guy was sunburned.
I was sunburned for
Like, you
over
know,
a year. You could see the sunburn.
and Sonny was big at that time. I don't even know how he survived, but that's the beautiful thing, because after that the band got more tighter. And so that's why we wanted to share the experience of our tour, like, you know, how hard was it, like how was the journey look like. Shout out to Astraya and Sanjeev, Hera, Sabasito, Sabaskario, man. Thank you, brother. They've been around like for the whole tour for 30 days, tolerating each other. Like we had like few disagreements, like, but at the end we were even stronger, and the chemistry was even better, and we came up with the song called like Distraction, like, you know, like Warrior, like we started recording those kind of songs.
It made the band a lot stronger.
That's really good, and you guys have a lot of history between you guys, and you're really tight, you're really close. What's your favorite memory that you guys have had as a band, all your time playing together?
I think for me, favorite time is a tour moment, definitely. And for me, the best time of the tour moment is the Grand Canyon tour place, because we
that when came up?
We met people there. We had so much fun. Scott and me, we got into the fight. I ate shit at the night, and I scratched myself. I was bleeding. Like, I woke up next morning, there was like a mule walking onto our like campground, like a big mule, like just sitting right there and like trying to drink water. And like we keep giving him water, but like you don't want to drink from the pot, so you keep coming to the whole jar. And Scott like him like, come on, go away, man. With all the mule there. But what do you name him?
So, Larry.
We call him Larry
the mule.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mule, it was an elk.
Yeah, it was elk actually. I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah. So that was my best time ever, because we're so happy. Everybody was eating food, and for me, like where I come from, like I never dreamed of that kind of stuff so far. One of the best moments of my life.
Nice.
For me.
Bro, do you remember the donkey?
Donkey, yeah.
Oh man. You were in the motel during the dog.
Oh yeah. You
that was the worst motel we've ever been to.
But what was your favorite?
Vegas. When we stopped at the Dollhouse.
That
Vegas
was
crazy.
Vegas was one of the craziest. Okay, like,
Vegas was
same with the
nuts.
dive bar.
Oh god. So we stopped at the dive bar. That's the name of it. We get in. We get some drinks. Talking to the bartender. We find out it's karaoke night later that night. So we're hanging out. We'd been driving for hours, so I needed to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, of course I choose the one place that looks like you're just going to get hepatitis if you touch the floor. So I go to the bathroom there. Get out and I sit down at the bar, and then suddenly 3 police officers walk out of the back. I'm like, oh shit, what the hell's going on? And the bartender's like nonchalant. Oh yeah, there's a dead body in the dumpster out back.
Oh my god.
What the hell? And
we wanted to play there. I'm like, we should play here, man.
Right.
It was fun. Like so many memories, man. So many memories. Good memories.
Well, yeah, thank you again for playing here and for having this interview with me. Is there anything that you would want to share with the fans about what's next for NepCali?
We're really grateful to be back and playing shows. much. Please follow us on our social media so that you know what's going on. I just wanna like thank all of our fans for sticking with us like for this whole time, even when we were gone, like showing us so much love and support. And we just released our new video, No Regrets. Please go check out the video, share it around, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, we are in the Long Beach Sound studio. And thank you again for playing at our Long Beach Live. You can catch their set on our YouTube. It's up now. If you're looking for a place to record or do some demos, maybe do some music videos, this is a place for you. They make the magic happen here. And this is the Calibrated Productions team here at Long Beach Sound. So thank you. Thank you all.
Woo!